Hello, and welcome to the English Unlocked podcast. This is the place for everyone who wants to speak English with true confidence and find joy in learning. I'm Alex, and I'm here to guide you on this journey. Step by step, day by day, I am going to speak slowly and very clearly. This way, you can easily follow my voice and repeat the words after me. In this episode, we are going to explore something very simple, but incredibly powerful: how to bring English into your daily routine. Even if you are extremely busy, even if you feel a bit shy, and even if you live far away from an English-speaking country. A lot of people believe they must move to New York or London to speak well. But let me tell you, that is not true. You do not need to pack your bags. You do not need a native speaker by your side 24/7. And you certainly do not need to study grammar books for hours every single night. What you really need are small, smart daily steps. Steps that are easy to repeat. Steps that fit perfectly into your busy life. And steps that will make you feel comfortable, natural, and fully unlocked when you use English. So, let's begin. Let's start with an essential question. What is shadowing? Perhaps you have heard this term before, or perhaps it is completely new to you. Shadowing is honestly one of the best methods to improve your speaking and listening skills at the exact same time. It is simple, and it works like magic. Here's how you do it. You listen to a person speaking English, like me, right now, and you try to repeat the words exactly as you hear them. Do not stop the audio. Do not try to translate the sentences in your head. Do not open a dictionary. Just copy the sound like a human echo. Your goal is to say the words at the same speed, with the same intonation and the same natural rhythm as the speaker. Let's practice this together right now. I will say a phrase, and then you repeat it after me. Ready? I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me speak better. Now you repeat. Fantastic. That's it. That is the secret of shadowing. At the beginning, it might feel a bit unusual. You might not understand every single word you repeat, and that is completely fine. Shadowing is not about deep translation. It is about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you become familiar with the movement, the sound, and the physical feel of the language. If you practice this regularly, even for just 5 minutes a day, you will soon notice that you speak faster, clearer, and much more naturally. It is a tiny habit that brings massive results. Now, let's address the biggest challenge. How do you actually practice English every single day? Many students tell me, Alex, I really want to improve, but I have zero time. My schedule is full. I feel anxious when I try to speak, and I just don't know where to start. And my answer is always the same. You do not need hours of free time. You do not need flawless grammar. You do not have to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to take action. Let me share with you 5 simple yet incredibly effective ways to practice English every day in your real life, no matter where you live. Tip number 1, listen to English daily. This is your foundation. If you want to become a better speaker, you absolutely must listen more. Not once a week, not just during a lesson, but every single day. Regular listening helps you absorb new vocabulary naturally. It helps your brain catch the real rhythm of the language. It trains your ears to process words faster, and it teaches you how real people actually talk, which is often very different from textbooks. So, how can you implement this? You can play podcasts, just like this one. You can listen to your favorite English songs, watch interesting videos, or listen to short audiobooks designed for learners. Remember, you do not need to understand 100%. Just let the language flow into your ears. Even if you understand only 30 or 50%, it is still doing immense work for your brain. You can listen while you take a walk, while you clean your room, while you prepare dinner, or even while you rest. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is more than enough to see a difference. Let English become the background music of your life. Tip number 2, shadow what you hear. Now that you are working on your listening, the next step is to activate your voice. Listening is a wonderful tool, but speaking is how you build true strength. Every time you listen to a short sentence or a piece of audio, try to say it out loud. Mimic the voice. Catch the rhythm. Let's do a quick check-in. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat. I don't understand everything, but I keep going. Repeat. I'm improving, little by little. Repeat. Do this on a daily basis. Repeat the exact same sentences over and over. Very soon, you will notice your speech becoming smoother, your pronunciation getting sharper, and your confidence growing. Never forget, it does not have to be perfect. It just needs to be practiced. Tip number 3, think in English. One thought at a time. This is a game changer. You need to start thinking in the language. In the beginning, it is challenging. Your brain automatically wants to translate everything from your native language, but translation requires too much time, and it slows you down. So, how do we train our minds? Start with very short, basic sentences. Say them silently in your head when you wake up. It's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need a cup of coffee. When you step outside, the sky is blue, the weather is fresh. I see a park. Throughout your day, I am working. I feel a bit tired. I want to relax. These are tiny thoughts, but they teach your brain to connect directly with English words, without any translation, and without any delay. Later on, try to say these thoughts out loud. Just whisper them quietly. It's like having a daily, casual conversation with yourself. Tip number 4, read out loud and train your speaking muscles. Reading silently in your head is good, but reading aloud is significantly better. It forces your mouth, your tongue, and your brain to operate as a team. Pick a simple text. It could be a story for beginners, a short article, or even the transcript of a podcast. Read it slowly and carefully, then read it a second time, a little bit faster. Finally, read it once more with emotion, like an actor on a stage. This simple exercise will boost your pronunciation, your fluency, and your inner confidence. Think of it as a workout at the gym, but specifically for your speaking muscles. Tip number 5, integrate English into your lifestyle. Let me share a vital truth with you. If you want to speak fluently, you should not just study the language. You need to live it. What does that mean? It means English shouldn't be a chore that you do for 30 minutes on a Tuesday evening. It shouldn't exist only in a classroom or inside a grammar book. It needs to become an organic part of your everyday routine, just like checking your messages or drinking water. The more you see it, hear it, and use it, the more natural it will feel. Here are a few effortless ways to make this happen, even if your schedule is packed. First, change the language of your phone to English. Think about it. You probably check your device dozens of times every day. Why not turn that into a learning opportunity? When your phone is set to English, you see target words every single time you look at the screen. You will naturally learn words like settings, brightness, storage, notification, delete, or download. You don't have to sit down and memorize them. You just see them constantly, and your brain automatically remembers. This is the power of passive learning, and it is incredibly effective. Second, keep a microjournal. You don't need to write long, complicated essays. Just write down 3 short sentences about your day before you go to sleep. For example, today I completed my tasks. I felt quite productive. Later, I had a nice dinner. Or, the weather was rainy today. I stayed indoors. I listened to a great podcast. This is an excellent way to practice basic sentence structure, using vocabulary from your actual, real life. Spending just 5 minutes on this every evening will improve your skills faster than you think. You can use a classic paper notebook or the Notes app on your phone. Third, record a 1-minute voice note every day. This is one of my personal favorite techniques. At the end of the day, open the recorder on your phone and just talk to yourself for 60 seconds. Speak about your plans, your emotions, or a new fact you learned. For instance, today was quite busy. I had a long meeting before noon. In the evening, I relaxed and watched a short video. It does not matter if you make mistakes. Nobody else is going to listen to this audio. It is purely for you. When you play it back, you learn. You hear your own pronunciation, you notice your grammar patterns, and you will start to catch your own repeated mistakes. This builds incredible self-awareness, fluency, and comfort. Fourth, become part of an online language community. You don't need a physical classroom to find people to practice with. Look for digital spaces where people learn English. Join a chat group, an online channel, or use specialized language exchange platforms. You can write short texts, send quick voice messages, ask questions, or answer others. Even if you just read what other students are posting, it helps. It makes the language feel alive. It becomes a tool for human connection, rather than just a boring school subject. Fifth, watch short-form videos and mimic the speakers. The internet is absolutely filled with brief, engaging clips about travel, food, hobbies, or humor. Find content that you genuinely enjoy. Watch a short video 2 or 3 times, then pause it and repeat the sentences out loud. Try your best to replicate the voice, the style, the tone, and the speed. Even if the clip is only 15 seconds long, that is a victory. It is an easy, entertaining way to experience how English is naturally spoken in the real world. As you can see, bringing English into your daily life is not a difficult task. It does not require hours of sacrifice. And you do not need a teacher to supervise you. Here is the grand secret. Turn your small, automatic daily actions into English practice. Instead of saying good morning in your native tongue, say it in English. Instead of writing your shopping list in your first language, try writing it in English. Instead of scrolling through media in your own language for 5 minutes, do it in English. These tiny adjustments create strong habits. And strong habits are exactly what create confident, fluent speakers. So, remember, make English a true part of your life. Let it live inside your phone, your journal, your thoughts, and your voice. Let it become a piece of who you are, not just a topic that you study. When you adopt this mindset, English will never feel like stressful homework again. It will simply feel like a companion you live with. And that, my friends, is exactly where real fluency begins. See you next time.